Underneath Antarctica's ice, there's a deep, dark secret. Today, we're going to melt all that ice and explore how it would transform Earth. As the ice melts and sea levels rise, this is What If, and here's what would happen. Welcome to Antarctica, the icy continent surrounding the South Pole. It's 40% bigger than Europe, full of ice, and home to seals, whales, penguins, and scientists. The Thwaites Glacier, nicknamed the Doomsday Glacier, is one of Antarctica's most dangerous features. It sheds 50 billion tons of ice annually and contributes significantly to sea level rise. Scientists fear that if it melts quickly, global sea levels could rise drastically. Let's imagine the glacier melts in seconds. As it flows into the Southern Ocean, it spreads into the Indian Ocean, Atlantic, and Pacific. Sea levels rise by 60 centimeters, 2 feet. Cities like San Francisco, Miami, and New Orleans flood. The glacier's breakup is fueled by a massive river underneath, powered by geothermal energy from the Earth's interior, causing chunks of ice to fall away in a chain reaction. Antarctica's ice sheet covers 14 million square kilometers, 5.4 million square miles, about 25 million cubic kilometers, 6 million cubic miles of ice, and holds 60% of the world's fresh water. If it all melts in minutes, sea levels would rise by an astounding 70 meters, 230 feet, devastating coastal regions worldwide. But there's more hidden beneath the ice. Melting could release ancient microbes and viruses trapped for millennia, potentially unleashing diseases humans have never encountered, which could spread uncontrollably. Medical advancements like Geltech's gel-based drug delivery system are helping us prepare for such challenges, providing innovative solutions to treat tough infections. Beneath the ice, marine life thrives despite the harsh conditions. Creatures like Antarctic anemones survive by eating plankton, poop, and ancient bacteria. These creatures are adapted to their frigid, dark environment where very little else survives. The ice shelf melting could also uncover new ecological systems that scientists are only beginning to understand. As the Thwaites Glacier and neighboring glaciers continue to melt, sea levels rise even further. The east coast of the U.S., including cities like Boston, New York, and Miami, faces catastrophic flooding. Even the world's most iconic coastal landmarks, like the Jefferson Memorial and Fenway Park, are submerged. Coastal cities like Shanghai, Lagos, Mumbai, and Jakarta are destroyed. Salt water contaminates fresh groundwater supplies, and agricultural crops are ruined. The melting ice also disrupts the Earth's gravitational pull. As the ice sheet's mass decreases, it loses its ability to raise the sea level nearby, causing sea levels to fall in some areas while rising drastically elsewhere. As more ice breaks off, including the Denmark and Scott glaciers, additional 2.5 meters, 8 feet of water floods the oceans. In addition to the flooding, the melting ice carries bacteria with dangerous traits, such as antibiotic resistance. This could lead to deadly infections that our current medical treatments may not be able to handle. But these same bacteria could help us develop new antibiotics or biodegradable plastics, offering a silver lining amid the devastation. The melting ice also disrupts ocean currents. The fresh water from glaciers makes the ocean less dense, preventing it from sinking and creating the crucial conveyor belt that moves heat and nutrients across the globe. This disrupts ecosystems, including the food chain that relies on phytoplankton. However, the meltwater could temporarily trigger a massive algae bloom, which would absorb some of the excess carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, potentially helping to slow down global warming. This melting doesn't just affect ecosystems. It impacts the climate too. With less ice to reflect sunlight, the Earth becomes warmer, and the warmer oceans accelerate the release of carbon dioxide from decomposing organic matter. This creates a vicious cycle of rising temperatures, melting ice, and more CO2 emissions, accelerating global warming. As Antarctica's ice continues to melt, we uncover natural wonders hidden beneath it, like the massive canyon system and Lake Vostok. These features, once sealed off from the outside world for millions of years, are now exposed, revealing secrets of Earth's ancient past. But even these discoveries can't distract from the growing crisis. The final stages of the ice melt are catastrophic. With all the ice gone, sea levels rise over 70 meters, 230 feet, flooding coastal cities worldwide. More than 3 billion people, 40% of the world's population, live near coastlines, and most of them are submerged as the ice vanishes in minutes. Major cities like London, Paris, and Venice are drowned, and many people are left stranded on rooftops, awaiting rescue. Governments scramble to deploy emergency operations, but the destruction is beyond anyone's control. The world faces an unprecedented crisis. The melting ice has reshaped Earth's geography, leaving behind a planet that is unrecognizable from what we know today. The survivors will have to find ways to adapt to this new world,